Next presenter, according with our program, Alexey Neretin. Alexey?
Yes, I'm ready, but unfortunately I can't turn on my camera because of slow internet connection here in Ukraine. So
okay, share your screen and please present.
Yeah.
Alexey represent National Aerospace University, Department of Computer System Networks and Cybersecurity.
Do you see my screen?
Yes, please full. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can start.
Thank you. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Alexey Neretin. I'm from National Aerospace University, HAI. The main goal of my research work is to improve the cybersecurity of AI systems as a services. And today I would like to represent you the research which was prepared by Vyacheslav Harchenko and me about a model for describing processes of AI systems vulnerabilities collection and analysis using big data tools. The content of this work includes the next main parts. First of all, we need to define what motivates us for this work. Then the purpose of this work will be discussed. The next part will be about analysis of existing research in this area. The proposed approach will be discussed in the next part of the presentation. Then we will talk about model for collecting and analyzing vulnerabilities of artificial intelligence systems. And case study and conclusions are the final parts of this work and the presentation as well. As you can see in the right top image, by 2030, the size of the AI market will reach around $1,500 million US. In recent years, many companies have begun to integrate artificial intelligence system into their infrastructures. AI is used in sensitive areas of society, such as judicial system, critical infrastructure, video surveillance, and others. The rapid growth in the use of AI systems in various domains is accompanied by an increase in threats, the emergence of new opportunities for cyber criminals, and an increase in the number and types of cyber attacks. Attacks on AI systems are carried out both with the help of methods well known to the community of defenders and with help of vulnerabilities inherent only to these systems, such as adversarial attacks and data poisoning. This determines the need for reliable assessment and guaranteed provision of cybersecurity of AI systems. So we have the next logical flow. The main goal is to ensure the security of artificial intelligence systems. To achieve this goal, we need to improve methods and tools for assessing cybersecurity of AI systems. And all these processes should be started from the development of a model and algorithms for collecting and analyzing data on the vulnerability of AI systems. Currently, we are on the first step of this roadmap, but we plan to go through all of them, from collecting and analyzing data to ensuring the security of AI systems. I should say that the cybersecurity of AI systems is an area of great interest in research and technological domains. I've been working for a web spell checker company for 7 years already. We provide the spelling and grammar collection solutions to companies and various organizations all around the world. And a couple of years ago, we extended our target auditory to end users and built free browser extension. The most important part of the error correction process happens under the hood with the help of algorithmic and AI engines. We are aware of how to secure the algorithmic part of our engine well enough. We also learned a bit about how to secure the AI-based components and are willing to share this knowledge. However, we realize that our security measures and knowledge are not enough, and there are vulnerable areas that should be mitigated and addressed. And this is what I'm going to do as a part of this research. And we will gladly use the result of this study to step forward in enhancing the security and reliability of the AI systems. The purpose of the work is to develop a method for describing the process of collecting and analyzing vulnerabilities of AI systems based on the IDEF model. And the main objectives are as follows. We need to do a critical analysis of existing methods and tools in this area, determine the quality indicators of information, form an approach to analysis, develop the process of collecting and analyzing AI vulnerabilities, show the features of detailing this model for NLP as a service systems, and to the end, we need to define the direction of future research. Okay, let's analyze the existing methods and tools in this area. And first of all, we can define the set of data stores which contains important and useful information for our research. Here we can see well-known MITRE, ATT, and CK knowledge base on tactics and techniques of adversaries, which is related to the conventional cybersecurity field. As an addition to this knowledge base, MITRE has created Atlas. This is a database for the field of machine learning. As you all know, the aviation industry has incident database. Collecting incidents and using this knowledge in the future make the industry the safest in the whole world. To achieve the same goal, AI incident database was created. This is a systematic collection of incidents that cause security problems in AI systems. Also, we will use archive and NDPI. This is the sources of information about AI and machine learning systems, their classification, vulnerabilities, and methods of combining them. These are open to work and parsing information resources. All other resources don't accept to work with them in automatic way, for example, by using parsers. Also, we will use a national vulnerability database. This is the most popular repository of standardized vulnerability data, where each vulnerability has its corresponding CVE identifier. And to the end, AI systems should be divided to the main parts to be investigated. To find information about these parts and their vulnerabilities, we will use the GitHub code storage. At the same time, the following publication in this area were analyzed. Kupa and al. And Grigorescu et al. Perform vulnerability mapping of software to ATT and CK techniques using some stuff from machine learning. Although these works are limited to this combination, but they still can be useful for our future analysis. Fazelnia et al. In their study developed a meta model that consists of attack components, methods, and tools to mitigate the consequences for AI systems. The model describes the relationship of concepts in the field of cybersecurity of AI systems, but unfortunately is not complete. Tijon et al. Explores threat assessment in machine learning. I think this work is a kind of encyclopedic document, but again, unfortunately, it lacks details about AI as a services. Maury et al. And Wilhelm et al. Focused their work on modeling and analyzing threats to AI systems. They proposed to apply a stride methodology. It was proposed by Microsoft to assess the security of AI systems. The attention of these works is focused on assessing the security of AI systems during their life cycle, but the use of these systems as a services is not considered. Thus, it can be concluded that there are no perfect conceptual models and methods for collecting information about vulnerabilities of AI systems. So it's very important to overcome this problem. We can propose our approach, which is based on systematic collecting and processing, normalization and combination of information from different data storages, which we talked about a few slides ago, to obtain up-to-date and structured information about the vulnerabilities of AI systems. At the same time, such indicators of information quality as the completeness of references, completeness of vulnerability sets, and trustworthiness of information should be taken into account. To do this work, we will use the next software tools like Apache Spark, NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, Matplotlib, Scikit-learn, Spacy, and Beautiful Soup. Okay, let's talk about the model for collecting and analyzing vulnerabilities of artificial intelligence systems. In the figure below, you can see the IDF model of A0 level. It's a general diagram of the process. Here we have one functional block with the main goal of the process, analyze vulnerabilities of AI systems. The arrows on the left describe input data which we need to analyze. These are our data storages, the object of the AI systems, countermeasures, and measurable metrics. The arrow on the right describes the output. It's a result of our analysis, up-to-date systematic information about vulnerabilities of AI systems. The arrows on the bottom are our mechanisms, which will help us to do the analysis, and the arrow on the top are the things to control the analysis process. The next figure shows the decomposition of the previous model, and this level is A1 level. And here we can see that the main process is divided into three main steps. Analyze data storages, connect the storage data with the object of the AI system, and at the end assess the criticality of AI system vulnerability. This figure shows the decomposition of block A1.1 of the previous model, and it includes the next functional blocks. So we need to collect data from the storages. After that, we should normalize this data by groups. Then we filter out invalid data, combine data, and turn data into the final useful format. And this diagram is decomposition of block A1.3. Here we need to determine the level of criticality of AI system vulnerabilities, define criteria for choosing countermeasures, and select countermeasures and assess the level of final criticality. To test our approach, we propose the NLP as a service system. This system will provide text of attack completion functionality, and it will consist of the following main components. We need GPT-2. It's a transformer model trained on a very large data set. It will do the autocomplete functionality. We need to choose one of the machine learning framework, and we chosen PyTorch, and we need to help from Transformers library. It's the API and tools for easy loading and training of pre-trained models. And after all of this, to demonstrate the functionality of the systems, we will create backend and front-end parts with the following components. For the backend part, we have choose Python Django, and for front-end, we have choose Visivik text editor Creo. So let's talk about conclusions of this work. As a result of the analysis of information on the vulnerabilities of AI systems, it was found that there are currently no perfect methods for collecting this information. In this paper, as the first step towards overcoming this problem is made, it's the IDF model. It's determined that this process is multi-step and should ensure the correct processing, combination, analysis, and selection of useful information using big data tools. And our further research will be focused on the development of methods for analyzing and updating information about the vulnerabilities of components and systems of AI as a services, and determining their criticality. Here we have the list of references, list of used resources, and so thank you for your attention. I'm ready to your questions.
Thank you, Alexey. Please, question by chat and in offline area. Any questions? Peter?
Again, I understand that the focus of this presentation is on analyzing the methods of data collection. But the case study is possibility. What are you going to use this case study for?
It was, I don't hear the end part of the question.
Peter, please. Sorry for our sound.
I'm sorry. I tried before and it worked, and I thought that you'd hear it. I understand that the focus of your work is on analyzing the methods of data collection, and you made the points very clear. But then you say you're planning to have a case study. So I'm not sure I understood exactly what the case study is going to do. It talks about natural language processing as a service. So what are you planning to do with this case study? This is the question. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for your question. Yes, you're right. The main goal is to analyze the method how to collect information about vulnerabilities of artificial intelligence systems. But the main goal of my work is to improving the cybersecurity of AI systems. And during this long process, during a lot of steps, we need to test somehow our approach. So we decided to prepare a case study, which will be NLP as a service systems, which we will analyze during their whole life cycle, from the development to training to deploying to using these systems. And we will apply our investigation and research in the field of cybersecurity of AI systems on this NLP as a service system. So it's just for testing purposes.
Yes, but Peter asked about how we can use result of such collection of data. Let's think we have such result. How we can apply this result for this kind of services? Recommendation and which activities will be after finishing work on collection of data about vulnerabilities.
Yeah, we need to have for this step we will have some after the analyzing we will have some results which we can apply to the system during whole this life cycle. So how to protect the component of the system, GPT-2, PyTorch, and Transformers library. How can we conduct this the environment of these artificial intelligence systems? It's like, for instance, Amazon services and etc. So we need to combine the information which we will analyze with production-ready artificial intelligence systems and understand is our analysis valid or invalid? Could it help to produce such artificial intelligence systems or not? So I think this is the main goal.
Hence, we hope to get additional information about potential vulnerabilities of such kind of services. Yes?
And this, yes, I think yes.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? Please, Professor Stavroulakis, please, here.
Yes, very short. Thank you very much for your presentation. The question I'm going to ask maybe is indicative to the fact that I did not understand your lecture. What I think I understood was that you are using artificial intelligence to analyze and find the vulnerabilities of a system. In some of the slides, I saw that your system is trying to analyze and find the vulnerabilities of the artificial intelligence system. Which one you are trying to do? To your system to find the vulnerabilities of the artificial intelligence system you are using, or you are using the artificial intelligence system to find the vulnerabilities of the system? And
Okay.
if you find vulnerabilities, you have to categorize them, which ones can be eliminated in some way, some others are so serious that cannot be eliminated, and so on. So this is something that I didn't understand. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Yeah, I think I was not clear in this question. So the main goal of my research is to improve the cybersecurity of artificial intelligence systems as a service. So, for instance, we have some systems which try to provide a service of text after completion, and we need to analyze the vulnerabilities of these systems, but we need to analyze it by using analyzing some data storages, some code storages, some vulnerability databases, using big data tools, probably by using some stuff from artificial intelligence. But the main goal is to improve cybersecurity of artificial intelligence. I think it was not clear again.
Okay, hence, if summarize, in this case, AI is an object for assessment.
Yes, is an object, yes.
But based for big data analysis, we can apply AI-based tools to collect information about AI vulnerabilities in data. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
No other questions, hence we can go ahead. Thank you, Alexey, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Our next presenter